You're watching Cars.tv.
My name is Toby Caldwell with Alloway's Hot Rod Shop. We're here at the Grand National Roadster Show in beautiful Pomona, California. Where we're from in Tennessee, it's 14 degrees, so we're loving the 80-degree weather here in California this weekend. Larry Olson, the owner of the car, we've built probably 14, 15 cars for him. He has a lot of Cadillacs. He has Hank Williams Jr.'s original Cadillac. Him and Bobby were riding down the road one day and he said, you know, I'd like to do a 52 Cadillac. And we just happened to know where one was. The next day we went and bought the car and that's how it got started. We didn't know at the time a 52 Cadillac is one of the hardest Cadillacs to do. 51 and 52, they just don't make a lot of parts for them. That was one of the biggest hurdles that we had. Originally, this car was green. It was pretty much a complete car. We had 4 flat tires. We drug it out of a barn, took it to the shop. We got with the guys at the Roadster shop. They scanned the car, built a chassis for it. From there, it was like any other car in our shop. It's basically make everything fit better than it did originally, make it super straight, paint her black, and the rest is from there. We had to source parts from junkyards and other Cadillac parts dealers from all over the country. A lot of the emblems that are on the car, nobody reproduces. We had the guys at Classic Instruments that do our gauges. They 3D printed the emblems and then scanned them and then cut them out of brass. And that's the emblems you see on the car today. Probably the next hurdle is, as you see, this car has suicide doors. That's not how they come originally. Originally, the Cadillac didn't fit real good at the front of the doors. The hood overlapped the fender overlapped the door. So to make it fit like you would in a show car, you couldn't open the door because it hit the fender in the hood. So that's how it became a suicide door car. And then we used a Lincoln door opener to open the doors with. But other than that, it was just a big car to make straight and to paint black. When we build a car, we try not to change too much of the outside of the car. We like to keep a lot of the original trim, the bumpers. If you start taking that stuff away, you take away what draws you to the car. We're known for doing big blocks in cars with big horsepower, so it looks like a classic Cadillac, but sounds like a hot rod. We did a 502 big block with 2 4-barrel carburetors. We made valve covers to look like the original Cadillac valve covers, and then we used the original Cadillac oil bath air cleaner, which there's no oil in them, they're just there for looks. Trying to keep things looking to where you have modern touches, but still looks like the old Cadillac. That's where the challenge is in any hot rod. You know, incorporating modern touches, but still keeping the classic look. Grand National Roadster Show's always been a good show for us to introduce the cars to the public for the first time. Any of the cars we build, we try to plan it to where the first showing we do is here in California. And at the end of the year, the customers can take them home, and then the next year we start with a fresh new set of cars. Bobby Alloway, the owner of the shop, my dad would take me over to his shop, you know, on the weekends. And I was just a young kid at the time, and it was actually before Bobby was actually building hot rods full time. He was still working for the Ford store there locally. Just going into his shop and seeing the cars, probably my favorite car in the world is a 51 Mercury. Outside of that, a 32 pickup truck. So anytime I'd see a 1932 Ford, it was kind of like a dream. I consider myself very fortunate because I grew up doing this for a living, and my senior year, my English teacher told me that you'll never make a living working on hot rods. So I'm hoping she's watching that today.